News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart.
The next hour brings entertainment and information for those of you who are young at heart. Here are your hosts, Lynn Peterson and Al Jones.
If you're young at heart.
Welcome to Young at Heart, people out there. We are definitely young at heart, are we not, Al?
You better believe it, sir.
You know, our little funky monkey has really brought life back to the party, don't you think?
I think he has. Look at him dance.
Look at him go. He's just really cute as a button. And with Halloween just around the corner, he's dressed for the occasion. Okay, stop. Nice little boy that you are.
Get him on the head there.
Anyway, I am Lynn Peterson, along
and I
with...
am Al Jones.
And here's another edition for all of you that are young
at heart.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, that was kind of an accent.
It was.
Yes, it was.
But sometimes I have to be careful.
Yes, you do have to be careful because we had to do a retake of the opening because of the way you say French words.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that was the real reason. It wasn't because something messed up in the, the recording studio. It was because of you.
You're going to blame the kid.
Yeah,
here.
well,
Blame
now it's
Al.
not going to make sense with your interview with our lovely and wonderful Assistant Sheriff, Rick Marshall.
That's true.
Yeah,
yes.
because you did it again there, too.
I did?
Yes.
Big Al, did something like that. My pronunciation of words
got him in trouble.
Off. It got me into trouble, Big Al?
And we'll just leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
Think candy.
Candy. C-A-N-D-Y, candy.
We have a great show today. Do we not? Now that we've already done all the interviews, we know what we're doing on the show today.
Yay!
That's one good thing about doing the opening after you do the meat of the show.
Well, it is, especially when you tape things.
Yes, exactly. You can do that.
You can go back over, do it over again, and things like that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So we have Shanna, who owns the Pahrump Valley Floral, but not for much longer. She's retiring. So we'll meet the new owners with her, along with some of the beautiful arrangements for the holidays.
Right.
And, of course, we have our Assistant Sheriff, Rick Marshall, who's going to be giving us tips on Halloween.
That's
what
true.
What to do and what not to do.
Right.
As well as, if you're not aware, October 1st was the first day we went to that hands-off or, the cell phone issue.
Right.
That was already in Washington State, so I already knew about that, and I'm pretty cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the ramifications, you got to stay tuned for that, of what it could cost you if you don't put your cell phone down while you're driving.
That's true.
And a fun event with the Stage Stop, we're doing a Pahrump Got Talent contest coming up this Saturday, and we'll be talking to the organization the organizers for that event, and that should be a lot of fun. And all the events that are going to be happening at the Stage Stop. So
that's true.
Yes, and of course our medical report. You think I'd be an Italian the way I use my hands? You think? Well,
yes.
I guess it's that Cherokee Indian smoke signals, hand signals. You white man, go that way.
And Buhari weight loss.
And we have Buhari weight loss on, telling us about how to lose 5 pounds in a week.
That's true.
And that's not water.
How do you do this? I'm trying to think how you do this.
Oh, that's open the steeple and
my
all
shoulder.
the people.
Oh,
well, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
If it hurts, don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Golly, you're too young at heart to be doing things that hurt you, especially
true.
in your joints.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah, you know what? I started to say it the other one. We may be young at heart, but let's face it, gravity is still pulling us down, along with the muscles and the joints and everything. So just keep working out, exercising, and don't do stupid things like Al.
And walk on your hands.
And like walking on your hands or your head. I think he's been on his head.
That's true. I
his
used to do that.
Yes.
It was great. That's why I don't have any hair.
That's right. Yeah, I've been using it as a swifter.
That's right. That's what happened. You know what I mean?
We also had a great fun weekend. You were at the Rotary.
That's right.
Dinner?
We didn't win
You know,
anything,
that
but
was
the
a big
food was great.
$10,000 giveaway thing.
Oh yeah.
I didn't win either, but I got to sing.
You did. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
I was
Yeah.
paid to sing.
Yeah, you and
I didn't just start breaking out in song. They actually paid.
Right, you and my good friend
Woody Woods.
Woody Woods. It
And
was
we
great.
also had Greg Hartline on guitar, who's wonderful. So it was fun.
was great.
And I had a blast. I was tired Sunday, but
Yeah.
had a good time.
It was great.
Yep.
Had a lot of fun. Like I said, the food was great and everything. Everybody was great. Had a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yep. Sold out. Totally
Sold out.
sold out.
Sold
That's
out.
always
That
a
was
good
great.
thing, you know,
Yes.
especially here and when there's so many other events going on.
That's right.
But there are coming up events that we'll tell you about too.
That's
today.
true. We'll do that.
It's fun to have things to look forward to after Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Right.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, we'll be back after this commercial message. Stay with us.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
Welcome to the show, folks. My first guest is Monsieur, I call that because that's French, Monsieur Rick Marshall, who is the assistant sheriff here in Pahrump and of Nye County.
Correct.
Did I say that correct?
You did.
Hey, I said that. Hey, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, hey, you know, you have a lot of very interesting and very important information to share with us.
I do. The first thing we're going to talk about is Halloween.
Ah.
And we have at the Nye County Sheriff's Office some safe Halloween tips. And an interesting place that people can go to is the Center for Disease Control. With the government, they have a whole website on safe Halloween tips.
Oh, okay.
And some of the things include like wearing reflective clothing for the kids. Obviously, we don't recommend that the children or preteens go out by themselves. We always want them to have adult supervision. But have reflective clothing, have preset routes, carry cell phones with you, flashlights, or they have these little blinking lights that you can put on the costumes. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't walk in the streets. Don't let your children eat the candy until you've had time to inspect it.
Wow, that's true. You still have that problem?
We do.
Yeah.
We ask for any suspicious activity be reported to the sheriff's office. Don't let your children go up to homes by themselves. Walk up with them. If you're going to let your children go out by themselves, have a preset time that they're going to call in. Every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Provide them with 2 cell phones in case one doesn't work. Make sure that their flashlights are charged and that they're in good working condition, and have a good, fun, safe time.
Well, you know what I was thinking, because since this is Pahrump and we're spread out, so I was just wondering that the kids normally wouldn't be going out by themselves in a sense, only because of the way we're spread out in the roads. But there are
Correct.
some areas where, you know, the houses you have more than one house on the
Right.
street, and they can do that,
Right.
you know.
There's also safe areas that they can go to. There's several establishments that are holding Halloween events specifically for that. And if you're not able to go out and walk the streets, go to one of those places and have a good time.
Which is, I think, very good, because I think last year the kids came by because I think I had the lights on, and so I ran out of candy. And I did. I ran out of candy, and I didn't know what to do. And my friend, she's laughing at me.
I understand what she's laughing about now
Yeah.
that I hear you say it.
I didn't know.
Speaking French.
Oh, okay.
lights
I had no idea that I was going to have that many kids, you know, to come by.
For
you
the
know,
candy.
For the candy. You get that, Lynn? Candy. She do that. Now, you have something else to talk to us about also, don't you?
I do. The new cell phone law.
Ah,
The new cell phone law went into effect for law enforcement personnel to warn people about October 1st. Basically, it was Senate Bill number 140. Anybody that has access to a computer can go to the Nevada legislative page, and they can go to Senate Bill number 140. And it says that it makes it a crime for a person to manually type or enter text into a cellular telephone or other similar device, or to send or read data using any such device while operating a motor vehicle. It also prohibits a person from using such a device for voice communications unless the device is used with an accessory which allows the person to communicate without using his or her hands. There are limited exceptions to that. Law enforcement, firefighters, emergency personnel are exempt from it. So is a person who is reporting or requesting assistance related to a medical emergency, a safety hazard, or criminal activity. It's pretty strict in the third fine
Wow.
in 7 years suspends your license for 6 months.
Wow. What about a former police officer, like myself?
No, former
No.
police officers are not exempt.
You're not exempt from that. This is what I'm going to ask you about this, though. What if you have a device like in the car? There are different devices that you can hook your cell phone up and you don't have to hold it in your hand or anything.
Those are permissible. It's called the hands-free law.
Right. And what about my, what do you call them, the blue?
The Bluetooth, yes, those
Bluetooth?
are permissible as well.
You can do that.
Because they're hands-free and you're not using the cell phone. We recommend that if people do not have the hands-free device available, turn the cell phone off, put it in the trunk, put it in a glove box, do something that's not going to encourage you that when you hear it go off, you're going to reach for it.
Right.
And unfortunately, that law, like many other states, our traffic accident rate's going to go up in the beginning because what people will do as they become more aware of the law, instead of holding a phone up here to text where they're watching the road and the text, they'll hold it down here in their lap because they don't want police officers to see it. So instead of looking forward, they'll be looking down
Right.
while they're texting and looking up on occasion. Whereas previously, they held it up at eye level. Now they're holding it down here.
Wow.
So you're going to see our accident rate go up.
That's what I was thinking. How in the world can someone think that they can do this without causing an accident? Because you're looking down, you don't look at the road, and it doesn't take long for
No.
something to happen. Either you go off the road, or
Into oncoming traffic,
right.
or you rear end somebody in front of you, or you cause somebody to swerve to miss you, and they end up getting in an accident.
Have you had any of those, any that happen even before this law?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had deaths associated with people talking on cell phones, with people crashing cars, injuries, people going off the roadway. We had a vehicle crash into a home,
Wow, because
So
of that.
it's, yeah.
I'm trying to understand why people don't seem to get it, that you cannot talk on a phone and pay attention to driving straight ahead.
Well, driving's a multitask
Yeah.
process anyway. You're inputting information from other vehicles coming, vehicles in front of you, your speed. You have to process all this data that's coming into you while remaining focused on where you want to go.
Right.
And if you think in a car, typically you have other people talking to you, maybe you're eating or drinking, you're fiddling with the radio or the CD player. Now you throw the cell phone into the mix or trying to text at the same time. And typically people will hold the steering wheel and the cell phone here and try to text at the same time. They're watching what they're doing, they're not watching the road. So you have that process as well.
It makes me wonder, the people who invented the cell phone and who portable cell phones, what were they thinking? Or did they put out rules to say, hey, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do it that way?
I'm
Well,
sure
yeah,
it comes
money,
down to,
definitely money. Say, well, we aren't concerned about that. We'll deal with that part of it later.
yes.
Ugh.
I have a question.
Yes. We have a big audience here, so we have a question here.
What's the first and second offense?
The first offense, it's a $50 fine. The second offense, I believe, is a $100 fine. The third offense, and this is within 7 years, the third offense is a $250 fine and a mandatory suspension of your license for 6 months. So,
Are you going through the high schools and telling kids about this?
we are. We are.
Well, of course they're going to tell the kids.
We are.
Do you find that the high school kids do more texting than anybody else?
Yes,
Or
they do.
They do that.
Yeah, they're, my wife got a phone, and she's not the most technologically advanced person. And her niece, who's 5 or 6, took it from her and programmed it for her and gave it back to her.
Come on.
And she didn't know how to find something on it. And well, that's simple. She took it and punched in a few things, and there it was.
Wow. That's amazing that the little kids know how to do a lot of these things where we adults, have a problem with them.
I still use pen and paper.
Pen and paper. They may be
That's my
best.
computer.
Right. Well, for the little time we have left, go over the Halloween, instructions quickly.
Well, again, they can go to the Center for Disease Control website, and there's,
What is it? Say it.
it says www.cdc.gov/family/Halloween. And it has downloadable PDF files. And if you don't have a computer, you can go to the high school, to the college, or to the library and get online there. And it has all types of information on safe trick-or-treating.
Well, that's good. Well, I really appreciate you coming in here, Rick, and talking to us about the Halloween and also about the telephone information. And you must come back again when
thank you
there's
for
more
having me.
information that we need for
Absolutely.
the community. Stay tuned, folks. We shall return after these beautiful messages. Don't go away.
Welcome back to Young at Heart. I have a great treat for everyone here. Our studio is just filled with these beautiful presentation of floral arrangements from, I can't talk today. Is it just Monday or what? La, 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 la. Just like Al over there.
Not to sing it. Not to sing it.
But anyway, from Pahrump Valley Floral. Now we have with us Shanna, who has been on the show many times,
And I appreciate that.
along with her are the new proprietors, or you're going to be taking over.
Yes.
We have Palmyra and her husband Antonio, and welcome to our show for the first time, and congratulations on
Thank you.
the acquisition of the Pahrump Valley Floral.
Thank you.
So have you already made the change?
No,
No.
the 1st of November.
1st of November. So, have you had, I guess, is there a class in floral arrangement, or is this something you've always wanted to do, Palmyra?
No, yes, we have classes, and also they've been having the business for 9 years already.
Oh,
So they've been in the
He's
business
from
before.
LA.
okay.
Antonio is.
So
And
you know
so
your
he
way around
knows
flowers.
I know,
flowers.
yeah.
Very
some
good.
some
yeah.
of
Yeah.
we can.
And his brother has a shop in Las Vegas also,
Yes.
so it's a family thing that they've
Oh, wow.
been doing, yeah.
And so you've decided to come out here and take over the store. What's going on with you?
We're retiring. We're so excited.
Yay! Shanna's
Time
retired.
to do our own
It's a good thing.
It's a
Yeah,
good thing.
no,
It's a very good thing, yes.
When did this come up, or is this something that
Well,
you've
we've been
thinking
trying
of
to sell it
while?
for a little while, but not real actively, and then we've just been able to find these fine folks that were ready to make the change themselves, and so we
Now-
worked it out.
That's fantastic. Have you all been living in Pahrump for a while now, or just
we're
recently moved?
No, we're
Yeah.
actually from Las Vegas. We
So
come
you
every
haven't-
morning and
Oh my
every
gosh, you're
Driving.
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah.
That's quite
Yeah.
a drive.
But that'll be good, because they can bring fresh flowers in every day.
Absolutely.
Where mine, I have to go in,
Right.
periodically when I need them, so that'll work out good. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate everybody's support from Pahrump in our 9.5, 9 3/4 years that we've been in business. And we just hope that the public will give Antonio and Palmyra a chance to show what they can do now.
Well, I think they
And
can,
support
because
them.
we've got the showcase right here, and we're going to talk about some of these arrangements right now. And it looks like we're looking at things for Halloween, going into
and
Thanksgiving.
Christmas even.
And Palmyra, I understand that you helped Shanna with a lot of these arrangements.
Yes. Most of the things that I do normally are taking phone calls and the orders, but I'm learning, a little bit of a time, because I only have 4 years helping out his brother's flower shop. Yes.
And for you, Antonio, then, are you one of the artistes?
Yes.
That's the one. What do you think?
Yeah. So where are your flowers going to be coming from then? Do they have like an LA flower mart?
Some from
in
LA,
Vegas, or?
some from LA and some from Florida direct. We
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
different places.
Yes. So this is, we don't think about the complexity of owning a floral shop, of how to get your product in, and, it's got a small life shelf,
Right.
or shelf life.
Mm-hmm.
Not only can I not talk today, I'm dyslexic. My mother used to call them spoonerisms, you know, you'd say things backwards. Oh my goodness. So let's talk a little bit about what you see here. There's pre-arrangements. Can people come in and order what they would like to order in the style?
We still have books that are
Okay.
going to be available that they can come in and look and see what they'd like. With the holidays, we have silks. We can still do silks if somebody would like to have something they can use for the holiday and then put away until the next holiday.
Right.
So, and then there's always the fresh things. So,
And again, you'll be taking orders for delivery all around the United States, so you could come into their showroom and find something that you like. Uh-oh, Al's looking. I think Al's found himself a floral arrangement. It's like the shark. Doom, doom, doom.
No, I'm looking
Are
at
you
the
coming?
prices and everything.
Oh,
which
you're
are
looking at
nice.
the prices. Well, we do have prices on here, so maybe hit some of the price points for us, like low end up to the high end here.
almost anything. We have a $10 delivery, and
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's going to probably stay. And
stay
so
the same.
they will be able to deliver almost anything that you want to order,
Right.
as long as you're really ready to pay the $10 delivery fee.
There you go.
Which the gas is still up there high, so
Yes, it
$10
is.
is still a good price, because Las Vegas usually has even more higher
Absolutely.
prices.
Now, some of the different flowers that you use, I was amazed. On the table, we've got this gorgeous arrangement, and I will bring it up. They have sunflowers in here. Now, I just want everybody to look at this gorgeous sunflower here, and it's in this beautiful tangerine dark orange color. And Antonio, you were telling me there's a specific way of dyeing the flowers, or they don't come naturally that
No,
color?
they don't come natural. No.
But we buy them that way.
You
from
buy
the
them that way.
growers.
Like
The
that.
growers
Uh-huh.
change the colors for
But look
us.
at all these gorgeous choices.
Lilies and Gerber
Lilies.
daisies and roses.
And this thing is heavy, so it also lends itself to a hand weight if it's got a dual purpose. So
Work out while you enjoy your flowers.
beautiful. You've got choices of roses. What are some of the other flowers that are popular that you use in arrangements?
Daisies are always a long-lasting flower. Carnations. We put in this particular one, which
yeah.
is the Horn of Plenty, and
See, that's got the
that's
cornucopia.
yeah, cornucopia.
Yeah, that's the one I kept hitting. It was
Yeah,
like I was hitting
yeah.
the horn.
And,
This is gorgeous. So you get this beautiful floral arrangement, and then the basket is reusable.
Right.
So, and it has, I don't think the apple's reusable.
No,
Well,
those are
oh, where are you,
just
Jeff?
pretend.
Ah,
To pretend or?
There's a.
we got
there's
a close up. There we go.
I think they're called fa. Is that
Faux?
how you say
Faux.
it? F-A-U-X.
Yeah,
Faux.
fake,
Faux.
they're fake.
Fake.
Yeah, they're fake.
And for the Halloween
Yeah.
season, you've got
Fake.
the one with the ghost in there.
And a spider.
Oh, God.
Yes. Do you see the spider?
Oh my God, that looks so real. You got that little tarantula. We have tarantulas in the desert, so wouldn't
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past you
I
as
think it kind of.
to get to me is to put a real one in
Real
there.
spider.
Because I do oh my God, that feels real too. Hey, Funky Monkey, I think I found you a playmate. That is so cool. So, we've got the holiday season
The
coming
holidays
up.
are here, and
Yes.
this is actually a gravy boat, this front
Which one? Oh,
which is
good.
really quite attractive, because once you get the flowers are gone,
Now I gotta
then
do
you
my
can
Vanna White
use,
thing. Look at
you
that.
can use that as a gravy boat. It's really quite attractive, and we have those available.
Very, very cool
good
with the
hostess
candle.
gift.
Yes, a very nice hostess gift.
Absolutely. So there again, and then
So we just have such a variety.
yes, you do.
Very
And then
nice.
we do have a sample of one of
Christmas
your
is right around the corner.
I am just shocked. I cannot believe that Christmas is this
It's
close
just
coming.
close, yes.
Because it really is just. I'm floored with the way this year has just gone by, aren't you guys?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. But look at all this beautiful work. You've got the little stones in there and the
Gorgeous.
little cutesy little chains and things like that. But
Crystals and
For my engagement, maybe?
yeah.
for your engagement. But just a beautiful, beautiful work. And there again, as Shanna was saying, everybody in Pahrump has supported you tremendously for the last 9.5 years. And with the name and reputation, I'm sure that you all are going to follow
The same.
the same,
Yeah.
what do you want to call it, guidelines on how to
Right.
make a success at the business that you're taking over. And so how excited is this for you?
We're really excited.
Yeah, very excited.
I can tell you're just
Yeah.
jumping with joy.
Yeah.
She really is.
I'm happy.
Very happy
Very
about it.
happy.
This is
Very happy.
Antonio's first time on TV, so we're going to
Yeah.
give him a little
No, no,
break.
no.
He's a little shy, but you'll do just fine. And,
Yeah.
you know, you got to break yourself in because we're going to have you back on the show quite
I
a
know.
bit for the Christmas,
Yeah.
if anything new's
And
coming
we also
up.
Okay.
need to let them know, the public know, that they are very good at those, you tell about the birthday, the 15th birthday.
Oh, the,
the
Yes, all
quinceañeras.
of those,
yes,
The
quinceañera,
Yeah,
quinceañeras,
always,
yes.
all those special occasions.
Because there are a
they're-
lot, yes.
Yes.
They're very, very well
Yep.
equipped to handle those kinds of orders, so.
And I betcha if you need a little help, you'll have some help in the
They
Spanish
can-
department
Right.
speaking,
Definitely.
Yes, very
which
good.
will be a big, big help too.
Right, right.
Spanish or English?
There you go, that's
Okay.
right. So now Pahrump or Valley Floral is bilingual.
That's right.
That's,
Very
that's,
good.
that's
We
change.
like
That's the only change.
That's the only change. Yes, and not speak the same location. Get the location, Jenna,
311 South Frontage Road, Suite 104.
and phone number.
Right there in the community dish.
Right where Community
Yeah,
Dish Network
right,
is, and the phone number.
727-1011.
Great.
And
Well-
we have an 800 number too.
Oh,
so
what is that?
It's 877-727-1012.
Okay.
So
Well,
just-
bienvenidos.
Oh,
And
thank you.
felicidades.
Thank you, thank you.
And thank you for being on the show.
Thank
We
you for
love
letting
having
us
you,
out.
Shanna. So we'll
Okay.
see you back and back to the commercials. We'll be right there. Welcome back to the show. I have 3 handsome men sitting with me here on stage, and this is kind of exciting because they've all come together to get ready for a show called Pahrump's Got Talent, plus some other events. But the 3 of them have hooked up with their individual talents, and I'm going to introduce them and then start with you, Dwayne, about how you all hooked up. But we have Dwayne Estes, we have Marvin
Caperton.
Caperton. So it's Marvin Caperton, and then we have Tony Larson. So welcome, gentlemen, to the show. And Dwayne, give us a little background on how the 3 of you all got together and why.
Well, basically, I started a company called Nicey Productions, where I was working with a lot of local musicians and artists. I'm a musician myself.
From Pahrump, and you live here.
Right. I live here. And Marvin was doing a lot of promotions, promoting a lot of acts and a lot of events. Tony was doing a lot of things with Janine, where they were doing a lot of singing competitions and
At
contests
Stage Stop.
at the Stage Stop.
Right.
So basically, due to the state of the economy and all the cutbacks in the school system, as far as the music and art department, we decided to come together and give a contest that would support the arts. And also it would give an opportunity to people of all ages and all talents, whether you're a singer, comedian, whatever you do.
Right. So this event, this one event, there's several, that's going to be at the Stage Stop. It's basically like America's Got Talent. And anybody from the age of 3 on up can
Correct.
sign up and be a part of this event.
Correct.
And this is going to be taking place this coming Saturday.
Saturday, yes. October 29th, the last Saturday of the month, is Halloween weekend. And we look forward to having quite a few, what do you call them? Contestants.
Contestants,
Right?
that's
Contestants
right.
out there.
That's a
Absolutely.
tough word when you're nervous, huh?
You're nervous?
No, I'm not really
I was
nervous.
going to
It's
say,
another
come
type of
on,
thing.
you promote all these things.
Right, right. But we're really looking for the youths in the area. We have applications at Pahrump Valley High School in the music department. Linda's School of Music, she's got applications. Guitar West has applications. There's applications at the Stage Stop. So if the youths want to go inside the Stage Stop by being a bar, you need your parents with you. That's why we have them in other places. But we have been approved by Knight County School District so that they have agreed to put a flyer in all of their schools. So if any of you kids are interested in being a part of Pahrump's Got Talent, contact your teachers in the music department and they should have information on this event and applications where you can sign up. If not, for any reason, call me or Dwayne. Our numbers are on the flyer.
Flyers, yeah. What are the requirements? Are they on the flyers themselves? So what there's an entry fee?
Yes, there's an entry fee of $10 per person. If you have a group of 3 or more, the max is $25 you have to pay. First prize, which we are going to compensate with cash, is going to be $325.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
No. Second prize is going to be $125. And third prize, we're going to give you $50 and a little merchandise. But keep in mind, we have musical talent, musical venues for anyone that wins this contest. So Dwayne has a studio. I'm always promoting new music, new acts, new talent. So you guys come on out and give it your best shot, and I tell you what, you'd be surprised at the results.
Absolutely. Now, also, you've got to keep in mind, some of the funds that are being raised for this event will go back into the high school here in Pahrump.
Absolutely. And
that's in the art department?
That's correct.
Music and art department?
Yeah, music and art department. Dave Tomasini is the director there, and you can talk with him. He's got all the information. If you want to contribute something just because you love Pahrump High School like we all do, go down there and see Mr. Tomasini, all right?
Absolutely. We know how much importance it is to support our schools.
Well, what happened, one of the reasons we came together with, on this particular project is because due to the economy, due to the cutbacks, especially in the state of Nevada where they cut all the school systems, educational funding for the liberal arts departments, you know, the art, the music, they just kind of like forgot about it because the books were more important or other things they felt were more important. They cut back teachers. Well, we can't do too much about the teachers, but I tell you what, we can contribute as a community and help out our schools and our youth because that's our future. So that's why we're doing this. It's a big reason of why we're doing it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Tony, your involvement with this.
I get to be a judge.
You get to be a judge.
I get to.
We heard that he's not allowed to talk to any of the contestants beforehand.
Well, Marvin judged for our contest. We just ended up a big contest here, and we're going to have another one after Marvin's. It's starting Saturday, November 5th at noon, and it goes every Saturday until the 20th.
And what is that? Is it similar? Just
It's a karaoke contest.
Karaoke
It's called
contest.
the Pahrump Karaoke Challenge is what we decided.
The Pahrump Karaoke Challenge, and that's going to be at the Stage Stop.
And it's also $10
starting
to get
at
in. November 5th at noon.
At noon. Okay, now is it just a one-time fee of $10, and then you eliminate and keep going until you have the winner?
It's going to be three consecutive Saturdays, and then the finals will be on the third one. And then November 20th, we're doing a pig roast.
Wow.
Outside at Stage Stop. And Matt Reeves and the All-Americans is coming in. Matt's a really good friend of mine. I called him up and said, hey, we need a live band for this karaoke deal. We decided to have a live band. So, and we're going to roast a pig, potato salad, baked beans, homemade rolls, corn on the cob dessert. My wife is going to do all the cooking and stuff. I'm going to roast.
Do we know your wife so we know how her cooking is?
She's famous. She's famous for
who's cooking.
Yeah, she's famous for biscuits. So.
Oh la!
Well, they're actually buns, but I call them biscuits.
Well, you're a cowboy. You got to call them biscuits. Down in the South, I think we were calling them something Betty's. What were we calling them?
Oh, yeah.
Not brown Betty.
Brown Betty's.
No, that's a dessert with apples and
Maybe we were having the brown Betty's after the biscuits because we kept going, gotta go get some of those brown Betty's. Who knows, it was a long time ago.
But our deadline is coming up on October 30th, so you got to get signed up by that.
Oh, okay. So
and it's open to everybody, kids, everyone.
Do the same thing with the waiver since it is in a bar.
And it's $1,000 cash give
wow, $1,000, kids.
Yeah.
And
for
adults.
Paying the top 3 play.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. Our last one we had the kind of the Simon thing set up, and it was Marvin was one of our judges.
You're going to be a judge again, Marvin?
No, ma'am. I'm going to let these guys handle it.
And at the end of the contest, we had the contestants judge the judges. It was
I like that. I'm coming really for that
one. Marvin was a holdout, but we got him on the last.
They put me on stage, folks. I'm not a singer, but they made me sing, so.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to Marvin's contest this weekend, and ours coming up in next month. And we try to squeeze it all in before the big holidays.
Right. It sounds like, and we always want something fun to do in the Valley, do we not?
Absolutely.
Between those times of the holidays, just to keep the spirit up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now I wanted to remind you folks that vending booths are still available for both events.
Yes.
Okay. My event is $16, which a portion of that is going to Pahrump Valley High School. And Tony's event, vending booths are $15.
Right.
So keep in mind, you can still get your booth. And our deadline has been extended to Friday. It's not the 22nd as on the flyer, it's Friday.
This coming Friday.
Correct, because the event is Saturday.
Okay, because you're seeing the show now. This
Yeah.
is the week of the 24th.
Correct.
We all look at, we,
Yeah.
You know, it's
Brain
it's-
freeze.
we all
Brain
have,
freeze,
we
yeah,
all have
that's
this
okay.
smart guy watching.
Yeah,
So
right.
he tells us what day it is and
That's
stuff.
really cool. You do. I'm looking at you. Yeah, well, look at my smartwatch.
What time is it?
What's going on?
In sequence, we all went, oh, it's the 24th today.
Oh my gosh, well, I think it's going to be fun. Your event's going to be outdoors, which will
Correct.
make it even more fun.
Absolutely.
The weather should be pretty decent. It's going to be hovering in the 70s, sunny.
Beautiful,
Get through that midweek storm that's passing through, and then your event will be
And,
indoors,
except for
obviously.
Sunday,
Yeah.
the 20th will be outside.
Yeah, and you're going to be judging and being a part of the event.
Judging. Doing it all.
Doing it all.
Promoting, helping,
Promoting.
yeah, yeah.
Well, they can come and see us Tuesday through Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tony, tell them that
Yeah.
you do karaoke
Yeah.
at the Stage Stop every Tuesday through Friday, right?
And Saturdays when they don't have a band.
Right, and
So-
then Marvin, you are bringing in different bands.
Yes,
to
ma'am.
the Stage Stop on, what is it, not every Saturday, just,
Yeah, we're doing it once a month as of
Okay.
now, and, who knows? We
I
work
can-
together, so.
So
Yeah,
come and see
there
us.
you
in-
go. There you
Come and
go.
see us in practice for Marvin's
There you
contest
go.
and our contest.
There you go.
There you go.
We
That's a
we
great
have a
way.
lot of fun down
Yeah.
there. So
We do,
it's-
yeah.
Yes, we do.
So you cannot be a judge, you have to stay impartial because you know a lot of the
in,
singers
in
that
our
come in.
contest, but I can judge in his
Do you
contest.
like the way I use my hands? I just totally block Dwayne's face, this
Yeah.
handsome young man.
No, they won't allow me to be
He's
a
the,
judge.
He's the pretty one. We're the smart ones.
What do you do? What do you do?
You stay quiet and
Yeah.
you just, teach
Stay
them
quiet
a
and you
lesson.
look good.
There you go.
right. That's
Stay
right.
quiet and look good. Anyway, thank you all for coming in. Again, there are flyers at the high school. Stage Stop, if you need more information, look it up, and we look forward to
Come
the
to,
events,
come to the
guys.
stage stop. That's where it's all
There you
happening.
go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you're welcome.
Thank
For
you.
having us.
Really
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
All right.
We'll be back. So lots of things going on at the Stage Stop.
Yeah.
And looking forward to, I hope I can get out there. I'd love to see this talent contest, Pahrump Got
Yes.
Talent. And it's for a great cause. It does, some of the proceeds are going to the high school.
Which is
Spread
great.
some music. Thank
that's
you.
great.
Thank you, thank you. What's up next?
Well, next is Buari. You were
Buari.
trying. Yeah, you were trying to see if I could pronounce that correctly.
I
know, that's
wanted
what
you to
you're
say
doing.
it. I wasn't
Yeah.
about to attempt it. No.
Weight loss clinic there, here,
Yes.
and you can lose so
Pound
much.
a day.
A pound a day.
30 pounds a month.
30
Yeah.
pounds a month.
I hope that it stops though before you don't need to lose that 50 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever. But let's go to that interview.
Yeah, why don't we do that? To the interview now. Now.
Hello, Pahrump, and we are back at the Buari Clinic in Las Vegas. It's a weight loss clinic, and I'm here with Emil. It is your clinic,
Correct.
and we've spoken to you over the last couple months, but for those of us who didn't get to see your interview, do you have just a couple words about the clinic for them?
Yes, we've seen over 30,000 people do this. We have 18-year-olds who come in. We have 88-year-olds come in. We have doctors who do this. We send us their children, their spouses, their patients. Why? Because it's very safe. There are no side effects with our protocol, unlike almost everything else out there. With this program, you will lose a lot of weight very quickly. We will see the average woman will lose anywhere from 9 to 15 pounds the first 10 days. Men will lose anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds the first 10 days. The bigger you are, the more you lose, which is very good. We'll take a lot of people off the blood pressure medication, the diabetes medication, cholesterol medication in a matter of days or weeks. It's fantastic.
That it sounds really great. It seems like there would be a lot to it, but it's all natural.
It's a natural product. Our products are FDA registered natural products. They are not chemicals. They're not harmful for you in any way. There's no side effects on this program.
How was the spray, the protocol, how was that discovered?
It was actually discovered over 50 years ago by a British endocrinologist, but it's been redeveloped several times over by one of our doctors. Our formula is actually a proprietary formula. We have only 3 people know the formula in the United States, basically, but it's completely safe.
And although it is safe, you do have doctors on staff?
Yes, we have 2 doctors and staff, correct.
Okay. And what is their function here with you?
They will review, there's a lot of patients that need to see doctors for different issues anyway. There's a lot of patients that will come off the medications and want to go on to phase 2 of the Buari protocol, which is the bioidentical age management. And the doctors, basically, we're very busy. So we have a lot of people come in and have a lot of different questions. That's what they're basically here to do.
Okay, so within your programs, you actually have a few different programs meeting the needs of different people. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, indeed. We'll always cater things. There's certain people, a lot of people who have thyroid issues, we'll cater to that. Adrenal issues, the adrenal glands are completely shot due to all the stresses in life, especially recently since the market crash. We take care of those. There's a lot of people who come in, try to do a program, cannot lose so much weight. They're not losing as much weight as they should, and then we'll find out it's their thyroid or their adrenal glands. We address those issues, and then all of a sudden they're losing weight as they should.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that you guys could do that here.
No,
That's
we
wonderful.
do. Yes, we do a lot of things. We've seen over 30,000 people do this. Over 30,000.
That's quite a few, and it sounds like you've had some really remarkable results.
Yes.
I know last month we spoke with Brian, and he lost over 110 pounds
Yes.
with no loose skin.
Exactly. There's no loose skin. Now, let me reiterate. The reason that people do not have loose skin when they do the Boire protocol is because they are not losing the muscle mass. They're losing the fat. They're losing the excess water weight. When you go on a normal low-calorie diet, you will actually lose muscle mass first. It is your brain's way of keeping you alive. It goes into a starvation mode, into shock, holds on to the fat. On this program, the Boire protocol, you will not hold on to the fat. You will release the fat. You will hold on to your muscle mass. That's why we have people come in, lose 25 pounds in 10 days. There's no loose skin. We'll have a 65-year-old walk in, lose 50 pounds in 50 days, no loose skin, no saggy skin, feeling great, no longer suffering from sleep apnea, off their blood pressure medications. It's fantastic.
And feeling a whole lot better about
Much better,
themselves.
much better.
Energy.
Much better, much more confident about life. They treat people better. When you feel better, you treat people better. It's
That's
amazing.
true.
Yes.
And when you're not in pain, you treat people
Yes.
better because they're losing all this weight and their
Back
knees
pains,
feel better.
knee pain, all types of issues get. Obesity is probably the largest threat to the United States as a country and its citizens as a health issue.
It really seems like it's an epidemic.
It is
in
an
the United
epidemic,
States.
and there's actually 54 million people in the United States that are either diabetic or pre-diabetic, and it's all avoidable. That's the best thing. Lose the fat properly, lose the weight, get off your medications.
Very good. Well, we're going to speak with Kim,
Good.
one of your patients. How was
Yes.
she when she came in?
Kim Tanzer was, she's a gorgeous woman. She was highly overweight. She's lost a lot of weight, and she feels great.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and talk to her.
Good.
And we'll enjoy this interview with Kim.
Great.
Good. Okay. Took me. Sometimes I draw a blank because I'm listening to everything he's saying and it's processing. So. Okay. What?
You have speed. You're ready.
Oh. I was like, I have speed.
That's fantastic.
He's talking technical again.
Yeah. Okay. So you just said she's wonderful. She's great. And I'm going to say. She really is a wonderful person, and what I liked most about talking with her is how she talked about how she didn't have cravings anymore, and that was like letting her out of jail.
Yes, one of the reasons people keep eating is because their blood sugars fluctuate a lot. When you do this program, your blood sugar levels will actually stabilize. So you no longer have those cravings for the pizza at 5 o'clock, then the pasta at 8 o'clock, and so on and so forth. By doing the program, you'll actually get off of those cravings.
Okay, great. Well, now we're going to go ahead and speak with Kim.
Excellent.
Hi, Kim. How are you today?
I am wonderful.
I guess you are because you've had some great success here at the Boire Clinic. Can you please
I
tell us
have.
first a little bit about what brought you here?
Absolutely. I was aware of this protocol that you can go and find in the health food stores, online. You get spammed on your email. And I was horribly afraid of doing this at my home by myself. You don't know what you're buying. You don't know what's in it. And then I met a woman who had come to the Boire Clinic and done their protocol. And there's a doctor here and a professional staff. And I thought, oh my God, that is what I need. And so it gave me such great peace of mind. And when I did the protocol, because I'm sort of a nervous person, every time any little thing came up that I started having anxiety about, I was able to call, I was able to talk to the doctor. We were able to figure out, oh, you're just drinking too much green tea. And it just made the whole experience just so easy for me.
So it was successful for you.
Yes.
How much weight did you lose?
I lost 34 pounds.
Wow, that's great. And how about the products themselves, the actual protocol? How did they work for you?
They were wonderful. One of my favorite things, it's very easy, and one of my favorite things is I actually am a foodie and I am completely run by my cravings. And I found that when I'm on the Buari protocol, my cravings are completely gone. I feel like I have a get out of jail free card. People can walk by me all day with cakes and candies and whatever, and it's
Does
like
it faze
nice.
you?
Nothing. It's heaven. It is such freedom.
Freedom. That's a great choice of words when it comes to weight loss, because you feel like you're in jail when you're on a diet,
Absolutely.
right?
And I still see the food and I still think, oh, I really like that. And there is just no impulse or compulsion that I must have that or I must not have that. It's like,
So how did you feel about the affordability of the program?
it was very affordable to me, especially because you eat so little. So it was really just an offset to my grocery bill. It really didn't come out to be much more than I would have spent on groceries if I were buying a full week's worth of groceries each week. Because you don't eat very much, and you don't need to eat very much.
So
and
had
it's
you
just
tried
so easy.
losing weight before on your own?
I tried diet and exercise, and I'm trying to think if I didn't do any of the name ones out there, but I certainly tried to do a calorie restriction and combine it with exercise, and I was just getting nowhere fast.
Were you hungry when you did that on your own?
Absolutely, and felt deprived and denied and had to pull out all my willpower, and and then coupled with not really getting the results I want, it made it even harder. And what's the point?
It's kind of depressing when that happens, isn't it?
It is.
It's like a cycle you keep going
Absolutely.
through. Now, are you a person who's had challenges with weight your whole life?
No, I fall into that category of I was always tiny and small my whole life. Kind of didn't help because I never had to really develop good eating habits, because all I had to do was skip dinner and I'd be skinny the next day. And then I got into my 40s and all bets were off. And then nothing was working anymore. And the Buari protocol completely did the trick. So I have found my
Miracle.
answer. Yes, my miracle answer.
Your miracle. So what response do you get from everybody now that you've dropped the weight? Do people notice?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They notice right away. I have quite a few people, want to come and do it as well, because they see the results I've had.
It worked.
There's nothing like having a
And how do you
three-dimensional
feel?
person in front
How
of
do you feel about your clothes and how you fit into them?
Well, it's fantastic to fit into my clothes again and have them feel comfortable and not tight and not restrictive, and and when you feel better, your confidence level is up. I think you walk through the world with your head a little bit higher, and I just feel so much better.
Well, you seem like a very energetic person. Did the plan actually help you become more energetic?
For me, it didn't make me become more energetic, but what it did was I never felt tired or weak. So I would say it was amazing because I was able to maintain my energy.
Okay, so you didn't have this
I
fluctuation
did
in
not.
energy.
No.
Great.
And exercise and restriction of calories, I don't feel so good. But on this, it was like, didn't even notice.
Great. Well, I appreciate your time so much, Kim. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Happy to tell you about my wonderful experience with the Buari Clinic.
And we're back.
Move over. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
hello.
Pat. We just had our producer. We just adore her,
Yeah.
and she was telling us what to say.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay.
And I lost a pound already.
No, but she did make a point. The holidays are around the corner.
That's true.
And we are going to be eating a lot of candy at Halloween. So, this is a great thing to keep in mind if you want to lose those pre-holiday pounds. Do it with Buari.
Right.
And you won't have to worry about the Halloween candy. And we'll be right back after the commercial. I can't keep from laughing. We were going to come back and be serious.
Yes, we were going to be serious.
Okay, never mind. Hush. Be quiet. Sit. Oh, he doesn't sit.
You're a monkey, not a dog.
That's how you lost your poor eye. Somebody hit you in the
poor thing.
face.
Yeah.
It's okay, funky monkey. Okay, give us a funny, Al.
I'll give you a funny. Left bank is what the robber did when his bag was full of money. He left bank.
I still like the Sudafed better.
That was better.
The Sudafed.
You like that one?
Yeah, litigation.
Yeah, that brought litigation against a government official.
Yes, now say that slowly so people can understand you.
Sudafed brought a litigation against a government official. That is what I have said.
Yes, you did.
I did say that.
I thought we're funnier than those things, but, you just never know.
No, you don't.
Yeah. What else is happening? We got all this paper, we never get through them, and in one time, and this look kind of, foiled.
Hey, here's the good one.
Foiled carjacking. What?
You go ahead.
No, you go first.
Wait a minute. There's a pharmacist, a helper on the farm. Pharmacist.
That's cute. That's cute.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. An elderly lady did her shopping and upon return found 4 males in her car. Ooh. She dropped her shopping bags and drew her handgun, proceeding to scream at the top of her lungs that, "I know how to use it and I'll shoot if required, so get out of my car." The 4 men didn't wait around for a second invitation. They got out and ran like mad, whereupon the lady proceeded to load her shopping bags into the back of her car and got into the driver's seat. Small problem. Her key wouldn't fit the ignition. Her car was identical and parked 4 or 5 spaces down. Geez, that sounds like something you'd do in a parking lot. She loaded her bags into her car and drove to the police station. The sergeant that she told the story to nearly tore himself in two with laughter, pointed to the other end of the counter where 4 pale-looking frat brothers from UCLA were reporting a carjacking by a mad, elderly white woman. No charges were filed. Do you think that's a true story?
It is a true story.
Oh my gosh,
It is
that was
true.
a true story.
It
That
is
is hilarious.
true. It
That
is.
is hilarious.
It is.
Next
Don't forget
week.
next week.
What do we have next?
Dr. Leaks.
English, you can do it in your phony French accent.
Dr. Leaks.
Then we have Ron Wayne
See?
from the Money Bank.
That's right, from the Money Bank.
Is that the Money Bank? Oh, he wrote the book Money Bank. Ooh.
And then the judge.
What judge?
The one that's going to be the new judge.
Here come the judge. We got Here Come the Judge.
That's right.
Yes, we do.
And then
Southwest Medical?
Southwest Medical.
The opening
Opening
at
at
Walmart,
Walmart. That's
the
right.
clinic. Oh my gosh, that's going to be a biggie here in Pahrump.
That's right.
Yeah. So stay with us. We'll have fun next week. And not to make a fun of this man over here. Stay young. Love you. Bye.
Bye now for this week.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Paisana.
Bye, Zan.
Next week for another entertaining and informative hour of Young at Heart. Have a good day.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if